Start with the MVP.
All right. Well, there you go. LeBron, 82 triple doubles.
Yeah, 82 triple doubles. Well, what? How about you give me your top 3, 4 picks, and then I'll give you my top 3 or 4 picks, and then we'll compare and see. So go for it.
All right. So I'll put LeBron in there because he's the best player in the world.
Number one.
He's gonna be number one for me. Although it's gonna be interesting because again, I think Kyrie and Love are awesome, and I feel like they're gonna take. He's gonna sit some, maybe not do what he did back in Miami with the, 10, 12 days off or whatever. I guess he did that in Cleveland, didn't he?
No, he did that last year.
Yeah,
he did
back
that
to
last year.
Miami,
He has
so-
his HGH hiatus.
The old Kobe blood switcheroo
The
transfusion
old,
thing.
yeah. But anyway, no. I would just run through your list.
Right.
Give me the names. I'll give you my names, and then we'll get into any debate we actually have.
Let's go LeBron. Let's go James Harden.
You got James Harden number 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think D'Antoni's going to do wonders for that offensive system, and I think he's going to be. He's not exactly a playmaker and selfless with the ball, so he'll put up big numbers, and I think they'll make the playoffs. So if they do, that's all you really need.
Okay.
3, let's go with Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs, especially coming off today, they're always good. Tim Duncan's gone. Tony Parker's old. Manu Ginobili's even older. They're just going to be good. 4, not going to go with any of the Golden State guys. I think Damian Lillard is going to have a hell of a season. I think Dame is awesome. I know you're not quite as sold on it. A lot of offense in these MVP selections, not so much defense, except for LeBron and Kawhi. So I guess this last one, a well-rounded somebody. Let's go with. I guess let's just put in Russell Westbrook in the conversation because he's
Well-rounded.
it's well-rounded. Puts up stats at least.
Okay, yeah. No, I've kind of a different take on things. Like I've got the same guy for number 1. I think LeBron. I think the Cavs are going to win 50. I think they're going to sleepwalk to 56, 57 wins in the East, which is typically typically 1, 2 seed, and you almost always have to have a 1 or 2 seed to win MVP. So I think LeBron's going to throw up. He's going to throw up a LeBron every night. He's going to get his minimum. He's going to get a 20,
8, and 9 or something.
25, 7 and 7 is basically his bottom. He could probably go a little bit harder than that. I don't know how much. People are making an argument that he's not going to try that much, but I think these things mean a lot to LeBron, and I think he probably sees the opening. Well, I'll get to the rest of my picks anyway. Sorry, I'll just give you the names. LeBron 1, Kawhi Leonard 2. I think the Golden State boys are going to come in 3rd and 4th.
Draymond or Clay? I mean, obviously, Steph.
Katie and Steph.
Katie and
I think
Steph.
Katie, and I don't really think I think they're going to be fairly even in terms of like the votes that they're going to get. So Katie and Steph kind of joined 3 and 4, and then Westbrook's 5. I always kind of think about who votes for these things. It's the media. It's a lot of these media guys. They're not even really watching that many of the games. They're swayed by, like a lot, like
it's the narrative.
It's a narrative. They're swayed by narratives. They're swayed by all this type of stuff. I think Curry and Katie are going to be incredible. I think they're going to be amazing this year. I think they're going to put up really, really good numbers. I think they're going to have an incredible record. But I think the media is going to penalise them. For Katie joining Golden State, and for Steph kind of guilty by association, plus the voter fatigue of just him being the MVP the last 2 years. I think so. LeBron's going to win the games, and he's going to have the numbers, and he's going to have the narrative. Kawhi Leonard is going to have the numbers. He's going to have the wins. He's going to have. I think they should have a pretty good narrative. Tim Duncan retired.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Taken up. He's the new foundation.
Exactly.
Foundational pillar.
And I still think they're going to win their they're going to win their 55 to 60 games because the Spurs are just the Spurs.
Yeah.
And so that's what's the main reason why I have Kawhi Leonard. It's not even that I necessarily think that Kawhi Leonard, it's not like I think he's the second best player in the league, although he's for me he's top 5. It's just that he's going to have the narrative, the wins. I think he'll have pretty good stats. I could see him getting something in the region of a 25, 25, 8, and a 3 an assist with kind of really good percentages, good PER,
2 steals, 2
good
blocks,
good win shares. And I think also another underrated thing, although I said we said defense sometimes doesn't matter as much in these things. He's got a good, really, really good chance of going for a three-peat of Defensive Player of the Year. So that's going to kind of maybe help his MVP case as well, especially if he's got those kind of typical, obvious, good stats on offense.
Yeah,
So,
I don't quite know if his numbers are going to be there as far as like those eye-popping 30 points a game or something. Like
Rose got it with 25 and 7 with the narrative and the wins and the voter fatigue.
Yeah.
Brown
got robbed.
LeBron did, and Dwight got robbed as well.
He got his revenge.
Give me what's Harden's case? It's Harden. That's the main bones I have to pick. I think you can make an argument with Westbrook and Harden as top 5, top 6 MVP candidates, but I just don't see the wins being there. And that's it's not even that I don't think they might deserve it. I mean, Harden might be by far and away the second best player in the regular season in terms of just on a night-to-night basis, but I just don't think he'll win it because of as we say about how the media usually spins these things.
A few years back, did Anthony Davis, did he finish top 5? I know he got a couple of votes.
He got a couple of votes. I don't think he finished top 5, although I could be wrong on that.
I feel like Harden's going to have not necessarily the young scrapper case that Davis presented 2 years ago, but I think he's just going to have, I wouldn't be surprised if he averages 31, 32 points a game. Like, I think he's going to put up crazy numbers.
It's going to be like that Kobe 05 season a wee bit. Do you not think?
I think they'll have more wins than that.
Kobe 05 was 40, 42, 43 wins or something in that region.
Were there?
Yeah, something like that. He would only put up like a 35.
Yeah.
5 and 5 or something ridiculous like that. But no, that'll be my kind of argument with Harden, Westbrook. Well, again, we're not arguing merit; we're arguing what they're actually going to vote for.
What they're going to come up with. It's going to be interesting. I think, like I say, I think it's going to be an interesting year, and I think offensively, he's just. I mean, I know D'Antoni's last 2 stops didn't exactly work out for him. Like with the Knicks, nothing special, and that Lakers team was
just a little bit of a disappointment.
Just
a little bit of a disappointment with those Suns, but
I'm still. I think it's going to be interesting as hell, and if D'Antoni could get Steve Nash 2 MVPs, I feel like Harden's going to end up doing enough to kind of wow voters. If nothing else, at least his numbers are going to force him his way into the conversation.
In the conversation, maybe I don't think he would actually get that far.